Moving on, advanced drone technology has become a defining feature of the Ukraine war. Kyiv is deploying long-range drones for carrying out deep strikes on energy facilities inside Russia, while Moscow retaliates with deadly force. Our next report decodes how Ukraine's oil refinery attacks have exposed Russia's air defense challenge.
Thick black smoke, towering flames, and the fear of toxic leak engulfs Russia. Ukraine is executing a coordinated campaign of deep drone strikes inside Russia in a stunning show of reach. It is hitting Russia's energy backbone, targeting refineries and fuel pipelines that power both its economy and its war machine. In the latest strike, Ukraine claims to have struck an oil pumping station near the city of Perm twice in the past 24 hours. But Moscow dismisses the claim, saying the drone hit an unspecified industrial facility, sparking a fire. Kyiv is exploiting the vulnerabilities of Russia's large land mass. The oil facility in the Perm region of Russia is located in the Ural Mountains, which is more than 1,500 kilometers from Ukraine. The attack comes a day after Ukraine struck the Tuapse oil refinery and terminal on the Black Sea for the third time in less than 2 weeks. Moscow has been struggling to douse the massive fire at Tuapse oil refinery, which has been erupting for weeks now. It has prompted evacuation of local people amid fears of serious environmental consequences. Russia is hitting back harder. It has carried out fresh airstrikes in Dnipro and Odessa. Ukraine claims the Russian strikes have caused the worst damage in the central Primorsk district, where high-rise and 5-story residential buildings are hit. Moscow maintains that it doesn't strike civilians and civilian-related infrastructure. With the fighting raging on, Moscow prepares to celebrate Victory Day next week. Putin has proposed a pause in fighting on this day during a call with US counterpart Donald Trump on Wednesday night.
But I had a long talk with President Putin. I suggested a little bit of a ceasefire, and I think he might do that. I asked him about, even if it's a little ceasefire, there's so many people being killed, it's so ridiculous.
But Zelensky doesn't appear to be convinced. He has been pushing for a long-term ceasefire instead of a temporary pause. For Ukrainians who have been battling Russian firestorm on a daily basis are skeptical of Putin's any move.
Of course, I think Ukrainians, for their part, do not trust these statements. At the very least, it might work in certain areas, Kyiv, for example. But as for the front line in general and the entire country, we no longer trust them. I personally do not trust Putin's statements.
Any ceasefire is always good. If it can be stopped for one day, that means it could be stopped for a longer term. If it's possible, then it's achievable. The question is, who will comply with it and how? That's all I want to say.
Ukraine's strategy is clear. Take the fight deep into Russian territory, hit critical infrastructure, and stretch Moscow's defenses thin. But with Russia continuing its deadly strikes on Ukrainian civilians, hopes for even a temporary truce remain fragile at best. Bureau Report, WION World is One.